Previously on Lifetime Travelmates. We arrived in Kumli. Good morning, Travelmates.
Good morning.
We are Jodi
And HYEKYONG.
and we are the Lifetime Travelmates. We sold everything and left our home, and now we are traveling around the world. Today's episode is very special because we are traveling with another couple from here, Coimbatore. And we are going to
Ooty.
So join us. Make sure you subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any other further episode. Let's go! Our way to Coimbatore wasn't easy. We left Kumili in the afternoon and had to take a jeep and more than 3 different buses, arriving at our final destination around midnight. We're staying now at TripJodi's house.
Hi friends,
Hello.
we are TripJodi.
This lovely couple are Evin and Jonsi, and they are TripJodi. We met them a few weeks before through Instagram. They are also a travel couple and they have a big YouTube channel where they show their travel adventures around India. Since we were traveling around Tamil Nadu state, they invited us to spend some time with them and do a weekend trip together to Ooty. Here in a bit near Coimbatore, and this roof is very fresh and you can see a very nice landscape. And there, after that fog, that's the city, that's Coimbatore. Evin and Joe are still getting ready, I think, packing. When they are ready, we can start and get the bus to go to Coimbatore, I think, and maybe later transfer the bus. Let's see. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Ready to go?
Hey, we are going. Hi.
Happy Sunday,
So today we are heading to Kotagiri.
and we have
Lifetime travel mates with us, Jodi and HYEKYONG.
they have been backpacking for the past 1 year, and they are with us today. We are so happy, and we are heading to Kotagiri, and that too not on bike but on bus. Let's go.
We first stopped at Coimbatore city to have some delicious breakfast at Ananda's hotel near Gandipuram bus stand. From there, we continued our journey by taxi. Kotagiri is a small town located at almost 2,000 meters of altitude in the Nilgiri mountains in the west of the state of Tamil Nadu. On the way there, we started feeling the fresh and clean air of the hills and admired a green landscape of forests, waterfalls, small villages, and lots of tea plantations. On our way to Kotagiri, we just stopped here to have some views from the mountain. It's spectacular.
That will be good.
Help me, I wanna be more than just a friend. I'm looking for closure, so baby pull me closer. Help me, I don't wanna be just the one. I've been scrolling through the text messages you sent me, trying to fill the holes where you left me empty.
When we arrived at the property, we could not believe what we were seeing. A huge house with 3 bedrooms with attached bathrooms on the top of the mountains, surrounded by forests and tea plantations. After many cheap hostels and guest houses, that felt like a luxury accommodation to us. So we had no choice but relax and enjoy the quiet nature surroundings. We had a delicious lunch prepared by the house caretakers. Classic rice and sambar with some chapatis and veggie curry. All of them organically and locally grown in the area and cooked with all the love of a home. But the good weather didn't last all day. We had some afternoon rain that kept us from exploring the area, but it actually felt so good to be in that kind of house, looking the storm outside.
So yesterday we arrived at Kotagiri with this amazing, lovely couple, TripJodi. Thanks to them, we had a chance to stay in a very beautiful accommodation in the middle of the hill station in Kotagiri for free in exchange for their blog post about the accommodation. We are so happy to be here. Look at this, the views are quite amazing. I mean, yesterday when we arrived it was kind of foggy and then it was raining, but they said normally the weather here in the morning you see this like bright sunshine, blue sky, but later in the afternoon it rains and kind of foggy and something like that. We're taking a walk and later we have a breakfast.
After that morning walk, we went to take the bus from Kotagiri to our next destination, Ooty. The bus journey took about 2 hours and we arrived at this town located at more than 2,000 meters of altitude. Ooty is another famous hill station in the Nilgiri mountains and a popular summer destination for domestic tourism. It is a market town for the surrounding area, providing English vegetables like potato, carrot, cabbage, and fruits like peaches, plums, pears, and strawberries. Dairy farming is also important in the area.
So after this beautiful trip on the bus, we arrived in Ooty. Now we're gonna have to find a rickshaw and go to the accommodation. See you there.
We stayed at a heritage rustic mansion from the 19th century with great views from the city of Ooty, far from the traffic and noise and surrounded by nature. next morning we took it very easy. We relaxed for a while nearby the house and did some hiking to a peak which is known only by locals and from where you get to see a 360-degree view of the entire area.
Another morning in Ooty, and we're still with TripJodi here, and this is Ooty. What's the name? Tiger's Peak? Tiger Hill.
We were so grateful and happy to meet TripJodi and share a few days with them. Traveling, chatting, sharing meals and exchanging some knowledge and points of view of our interests and hobbies was way more than we expected from meeting a fellow creator travel couple. After that fantastic weekend, it was time to go to our next destination.
I'm very bumpy. We are doing a lot of curves and I almost fell all the time. I want to sleep but I can't because we are moving too much and the honk is very loud and annoying. Stopping for a second in this super foggy. Oh my god, this is so foggy. Check this. The road we came from, and this is the main road. Oh my god, that's what, 20 meters, and I don't see it. Plus, it's kind of raining. It's completely white. It's la sala de l'esperit del temps. All white.